Pairing a Bluetooth controller to your mobile device instantly changes the game. No more greasy thumbprints blocking your view or missed inputs in intense fights. Today, I'm bringing you 20 of the absolute best Android and iOS titles that make physical gamepads feel completely essential. If you enjoy this lineup, smash that like button and subscribe to join the community. Let's get started. Starting strong with game number 20, Dungeons of Hinterberg. I love the mix here. Fast action, clever puzzles, and that gorgeous alpine setting. You play as Louisa, a burnt-out lawyer chasing monsters across 25 dungeons. The social side is surprisingly useful too. Just keep in mind, this one is exclusive to Crunchyroll Mega and Ultimate fan members. Up next, number 19, Gwent. I didn't expect a card game to keep me this locked in, but Gwent absolutely can. Building your deck is only half the battle. Knowing when to play your strongest cards is where the real mind games begin. With Geralt, Yennefer, and classic Witcher characters, every round feels like a small tactical duel. Game number 18 is Pigeon, and yeah, this one is definitely different. You fly through life-size versions of real cities, searching for your pigeon soulmate among hundreds of thousands of autonomous birds. London is included, with New York, Tokyo, Paris, and Amsterdam as add-ons. There's even multiplayer and a passive birdwatching mode when you want to chill. At number 17, we've got Is This Seat Taken? This simple idea becomes seriously satisfying. You're a seating detective, placing picky characters where they belong based on their unique preferences. From buses to weddings and taxis, the scenarios keep changing without pressure, timers, or leaderboards. It's cozy, clever, and very addictive to me too. Moving on to number 16, Battle Chef Brigade. I love how weird this concept is. Hunt monsters, grab ingredients, then turn them into dishes through match-style cooking puzzles. The hand-drawn fantasy world has tons of personality, while combat keeps things moving. It also includes local multiplayer and extra modes, giving you more than just the story campaign. Number 15 is A Space for the Unbound, and this is where the list gets emotional. Set in rural Indonesia during the late 90s, it follows Atma and Raya through beautiful pixel art, supernatural mystery, and quiet everyday moments. I like that contrast between normal life and the story. The free version includes the prologue, while the full game requires an in-app purchase. Next up is Vault of the Void. If you enjoy deck builders but hate feeling like luck decided your run, pay attention. You build and reshape a 20-card deck while seeing upcoming enemies before each fight, so your decisions matter. With 4 classes, hundreds of cards and artifacts, plus PC/mobile crossplay, it's seriously deep without relying on heavy RNG. Game number 13 is Only Going Up. This one is all about momentum, timing, and trying not to look down after a bad jump. You'll run across rooftops, climb walls, clear huge gaps, and push higher through an endless style challenge. The controls are simple to pick up, but the later sections demand real precision. And yes, you can play it offline. At number 12, we have Reigns Beyond. I'm a big fan of games that can create tension with simple decisions, and this one does exactly that. You're managing a space rock band, traveling between planets, performing at alien clubs, and recruiting unusual crew members. Every choice can help your career, or get you killed in space. It's a clever mix of music, strategy, and dark humor. Coming in at number 11 is Akita. You control a brave dog with a jetpack, jumping through portals into different worlds. Maya temples, Egyptian pyramids, frozen landscapes, ancient Greece, and zero-gravity space all appear. It's colorful and cheerful, focusing on movement and exploration rather than combat. I think it's a refreshing change of pace. Halfway through the list, number 10 is E.S.C.A.P.E. If you want something darker, this psychological survival horror delivers. You wake up inside a deserted research facility with no weapons, only puzzles, stealth, and a creature that never stops hunting. I like the atmosphere, especially how documents, recordings, and hidden clues slowly build the mystery as you go deeper. Game number 9 is Space Squad Survival. This one gives me that classic one more upgrade feeling. You manage a spaceship, keep your crew going, explore planets, gather resources, and face alien creatures and space pirates. I like that survival isn't just shooting, you're also building, upgrading technology, and making decisions that shape how your squad handles each new threat. Up next, number 8, Parcat. This is probably the most chaotic game here. You play as a cat rescuing his kidnapped girlfriend, using a time machine while causing mayhem with ragdoll physics and destructible environments. I especially like the chain reactions and bizarre gadgets. It's messy, silly, and surprisingly fun, with a personality that's hard not to enjoy. At number 7, we have Some of You May Die. Don't let the auto-battler setup fool you, there's strategy. You build a team, upgrade heroes, reroll options, manage resources, and position units around the enemy's plan. I like that you can specialize one powerful hero or overwhelm the field with numbers. With single-player and online multiplayer, there's plenty to experiment with. Number 6 is Slots and Daggers, and this is too strange to ignore. It mixes roguelike mechanics with a slot machine, goblins, retro visuals, and crunchy hip-hop sounds. The campaign lasts around 4 to 8 hours, but that focused design is part of the charm. It feels like a small arcade experiment made with personality, and it knows exactly what it wants to be. Coming in at number 5 is QuackSquad. If you want pure arcade chaos, this one delivers. You protect Nugget, a chicken surrounded by zombies, across 5 arenas packed with weapons, supporting NPCs, and 15+ minigames. I really like the old browser game vibe with a modern touch. It's not trying to be massive, it's built for quick bursts of ridiculous, adrenaline-filled fun. Now we're getting serious with number 4, Goblet Rush. This is the kind of arcade game that makes me say, one more run, and suddenly an hour disappears. You shoot, strike, dash, slow time, stack shot augments, and race through 20 dungeon stages before the clock wins. Chasing 3 stars and higher scores gives replays a purpose, while upgrades keep your run stronger. Game number 3 is Pixel Chronicles. What surprised me is how much it packs into that polished pixel art style. You can team up for co-op dungeons, defend the Nexus, collect companions, farm resources, craft gear, and play PvP. There's also automated progression and offline farming. For me, the mix of teamwork, progression, and retro presentation makes this one easy to recommend. At number 2, we have the Macabre Journey. This feels like stepping inside a gothic fairy tale. You follow Victor through cemeteries, ruined castles, and mysterious places while searching for Eleanor and solving puzzles. The atmosphere is the star for me, especially with its melancholy soundtrack. And because it's offline, it's easy to get lost in the story anywhere. And finally, number 1, Nevergrave. I love that it combines Metroidvania exploration with roguelite progression with a cool possession mechanic. You can control enemies, use their abilities, rebuild your village, then return stronger. Add 4-player online co-op, hand-drawn visuals, shifting dungeons, and controller support, and it's a great way to finish. And that's where our controller adventure ends. Which game are you adding to your collection first? Let me know below. All game links are in the pinned comment. Like, subscribe, and check out our previous videos for more mobile gaming gems. See you in the next one.